Hey everyone, welcome back to Crooked Chicken. Today we're going to go over a teaser for the new Walking Dead spinoff, Dead City. If you are new to the channel, please stick around and check out my other videos. If you are returning, thank you. I appreciate you coming back and checking out my other stuff. If you like what you see, obviously please like the videos and leave comments. And as always, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. But without getting too much into it, let's jump right into this teaser for Dead City. Oh.
Thought you were better on your fate.
Good to see you too.
You don't trust me? Hell, I wouldn't trust me either.
So, you want to tell me where the hell we're going?
Manhattan. I got a plan.
Alright, let's go back and dissect this a little bit because I do have some questions. So here we go. Let's watch the trailer once again and kind of pick it apart a little bit.
Thought you were better on your fate.
Good to see you too.
So yeah, we have it opening up with Maggie actively pursuing Negan, and not 100% sure why yet, and he does have someone with him. And I am wondering if that is Anne, but she actually looks a little short. Let's kind of click back a little bit. Yeah, it looks like she's a little short to be Anne, but I could be wrong. This could be Anne, and maybe they have their kid with them and everything. But it's still unclear why Maggie is pursuing him. Maybe she came to him and then he said, nah, I'm not interested. I've got my family, so I'm going to take off and get away from this situation. But she catches up to him and everything and threatens his life. But yeah, here we are with Negan in the back of this truck. So I wonder if, I don't know, the darker tone and everything in her skin makes me think it could be Anne, but hell, it could just be some kid that Negan's trying to take care of or trying to smuggle somewhere, or whatever the situation is. But then we see them making their way to Manhattan and everything through the sea of what looks like just dead walkers or corpses in general. And we get our skyline shot of Manhattan, and it looks like absolute shit, as one can expect. Alright, yeah, but then we have our aerial shot of the completely packed Manhattan streets and crumbling buildings and everything, because, I mean, this is 10 plus years after the end of the world took place, so it's hard to say what kind of situations they're going to run into, but I am very intrigued. I am always intrigued when they involve metropolitan areas and everything, because with The Walking Dead, especially the last several years anyways, it's been the rural areas of Georgia and the rural areas of Washington, D.C., where we don't really see a lot of metropolitan setting, and so I'm really excited to see that and what they plan to do and what kind of situations they're going to run into and everything, because we have, I'm sure we'll probably see a few maybe New York landmarks, but it seems, they're in maybe a stadium or just a large building, and there's probably an endless sea of walkers, because this is supposed to be millions upon millions of walkers still in the city, because I believe the bridges in and out of Manhattan and everything were blown at the first part of the fall, so a lot of these people got trapped and ended up dying. But here we are with the title card, and it does look like it's going to be good, and I think they chose decent characters from the Walking Dead universe to continue on with, because I think there's a lot more story to tell as far as they're concerned and everything, so looks good. I am very excited about it. But it is coming out here in the next month, which is creeping up pretty fast. I am looking forward to this because I do want to see more of Negan and Maggie and how their relationship has possibly evolved over whatever time jump they're going to throw us with this time. But it seems, because the whole premise of the series is that Hershel has been kidnapped, and she comes to Negan saying that he's the key to getting him back, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I think the running theory is the people that took Hershel are possibly former saviors, or even a member or members of a former community that the Saviors and Negan had a run-in with, and so they made that impression that they did with every community that they come into contact with, that he probably killed someone that this guy cared about. And so it'll be interesting to see why they are going to Manhattan, other than obviously to retrieve Hershel. And judging from the opening of the trailer, that it seems that Negan is possibly on the run again, or just we don't have a whole lot of context other than Maggie is chasing after him. And it looks to me, as we see Negan in the back of his truck with someone else, could that someone else be Anne? But from where we left off in Walking Dead, she was pregnant, but then they had that time jump at the end of the season or into the series, and so it's safe to say that hopefully she's alive and everything. Hopefully that was her. With kind of news going with new shows and everything, we know that this one's wrapped. We know that Daryl is wrapped, but they are in the middle of production for the Rick and Michonne, and with the writer's strike that was announced here in the last few days, it's not 100% known whether or not that show is going to be affected by the writer's strike. They may have everything written up, but there's always rewrites and everything that could possibly be involved within the shooting process and everything. So we don't know. They haven't made any announcements yet, but that is one show that is potentially going to be delayed by the writer's strike. I mean, we haven't seen a writer's strike since, I want to say, like 2007. So it's been quite a while since it's happened, and we saw what that did. It shut down Hollywood completely, where there was nothing in production for quite a while. And I mean, that's fair, because these writers put in a lot of hard work, and they should be paid fairly for their contribution to productions of every kind. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this reaction and the teaser itself. Definitely looking forward to it. I want to see where this story goes and what they plan on doing with Hershel and Maggie, and why she chooses Negan, or why he's the key to finding Hershel. But anyways, if you liked it, please leave those likes and comments, and if you feel so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.